Hi guys, my name's Subnautica, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back to Subnautica. Now we're still on the island in our little base here, because, yeah, last time we were finding the various bits and pieces that we needed for stuff, weren't we? But now... Oh yeah, I remember. I remember what we wanted to do. Yes, we want to go and get our sea moth. And now that we've got our bases on the different ends of things, because we should have, yeah, mountain base, shallows base, floating island teleport. Cool. Because just calling it the floating island base seemed a bit like, don't know, too much like following a theme there. Right, but again, I'm still recording on the day that like my recordings have been a little bit choppy this morning, so hopefully I've resolved the problem, because the last one I did was okay. A couple of little frame rate drops here and there. I don't know why it's happening, which is the most frustrating thing, because I've checked everything and it's on the various settings that I've been recording on for ages, including some videos that I did last week that were very, very smooth and worked very, very well. So I have no idea what's causing it. It might be something happening in the background, like maybe Windows is updating, but it didn't seem to be when I took a look. But hey ho, we'll have to find out. Right, so we're going to head back to our base, because one of the things I wanted to check out was whether or not we could walk through the portal with our prawn suit, but also we still have things that we need to do and get, don't we? So we got ourselves a whole load of new bits and pieces as we went, but stuff that we need some synthetic fibers to create the reinforced diving suit, because whilst we could make the still suit for some water, I feel like we're okay for water for the most part. We just need to keep on top of that. So I'd much prefer the reinforced diving suit just to kind of hold on with. So we might take the prawn suit out for that. But what else was there that we needed, if anything, before we start looking at upgrading our various subs? Do you know what? I don't think there was anything necessarily, but again, we could go and trigger the radio message, which I definitely will go and do at some point. But the things that I want first are, especially since the silent running update, I want to make sure that we're secure, that our Cyclops won't instantly get destroyed if we decide to use it as a transport to go deeper. And let's face it, we will have to go deeper at some point anyway, purely because we have a real need to, as we progress with the story, head into the deepest parts of the sea on this planet. So, you know, we will certainly be looking for a way to go deeper as we move forward, but first things first, we need to go and get hold of the things that we need for a new diving suit. Is that? Yeah, take that. The things that we need for that diving suit are radiation suit, reinforced diving suit, synthetic fibers, which are benzene and fiber mesh. Benzene, 3 blood oil. Fiber mesh is from creep vines. Let's go and take a look and see if our creep vine in here is actually grown to an extent. I don't know if we'll be able to use that yet. But our rabbit furry family is grabbing every time. Still 53% grown. It still needs some more. Okay. I wonder if that's because it's reached the top of the thing or not. We'll leave it for a bit, see how it goes, and then if needs be, then we'll have to build further up for more of that. Either way, we've got some creep vines over in that direction, so that's fine. But it's the blood oil that we really need, because we've got one in here, but we need more. So what I'm going to do is hop in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where are we going? Going this way. Cool. In fact, do you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to come up here, drop him off the side, and stick that in to recharge off the nuclear generator, because he's only on the sea moth over there is only on 10% power. And actually, someone actually mentioned to me a really good set of names for our various ships here. So we got, what was it? This one over here was Flimsy, Hardy, and Speedy. And I like those names because, especially after the most recent update where this thing is now seemingly made out of tissue paper, as far as the angry creatures of the sea are concerned, I feel like the name fits. So let's go and let's go and sort our subs out with names first, and then where are we? Here we go. So you are now, oh no, Flimsy. We'll leave the colours for the moment because the white's easy to pick out in the dark. We might change it to something more vibrant as we go, or once we decide on something like that. But once again, everything has moved around a little bit on my bar. But what we will do is stick you in to charge up. We'll change Hardy's name when we get back, but we'll do this one now, considering we're dropping it in here. So it's Speedy. Where Seamoth? Nope, that's not a good enough name. We want Speedy. There you go. Are you Speedy now? You're Speedy now. Excellent. Right, let's go and get back into our no, wrong button. Get back into our prawn suit, and we're gonna go get ourselves a load of blood oil. So we need 3 per benzene. We've got 1. Need 2. It was 2 synthetic fibers, wasn't it? 2 synthetic fibers, which is what? Benzene. So we need, we need another 5 of those, and then we need some creep vine stuff as well. So out of the way, friend. So we'll go and get the blood oil first because stuck on a lip. Get the blood oil first because that's the stuff that is a little bit more difficult to get hold of. We'll go for another just quiet, pleasant wander across the sea floor, hopefully in the right direction. I think we're going in the right direction. Yeah, parallel to those. There should be a drop down into the blood kelp zone. We can pick stuff up. A little bit of frame rate drop. Hopefully the frame rate drop is only happening to the game and not to everything, because if it's happening to everything, then that means the stuff's getting choppy. I'm considering sorting, like, I have another screen from another PC that's currently in storage. Okay, this should lead us down to the blood kelp zone, I think. Maybe it won't. But yeah, I have another screen available to me that I am considering setting up as a second screen somehow. so that I can like keep an eye on what's happening as well. But unfortunately my space, as I think I've mentioned a couple of times before, is this the edge of that? Nope, blood kelp, cool. But yeah, my space in here is kind of at a bit of a premium. And so, like, sorting myself out with a second screen straight away, and so that I'd be better able to monitor what the hell's going on when I have these issues every once in a while. You know, I'd be really useful to do, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to see about whether or not I can actually make it work. But yeah, and then again, hopefully that'll kind of lend to me being able to improve the quality of my videos again. Okay, in theory, that's everything we... wrong thing. Is that all the blood oil we need? It is. Do you know what? We should probably... Do we have enough... So we need... Hold on. For the fibre mesh, it is fibre mesh that we need, isn't it? Where is it? Fibre mesh, yes. For the fibre mesh... Creepvine samples. They're on the bigger side. So we've got 1, 2... Do you know what? We might just be able to manage it. So let's leave that for now, and let's just go straight back up and out. So I a little while ago, when I was farming, I came here, which is where we got that, why we have that one blood oil sat in that locker. But yeah, I kind of got stuck down there because the suit, the prawn suit as it stands at the moment, mine doesn't have a powerful enough thruster to get it all the way up from the bottom to the top. And there's this one stretch where there's nothing to kind of land on, and so I got stuck down there for a while, and I had to go and swim out and all the way back and get my Cyclops and bring the Cyclops down and pick up the prawn suit and then take it back. Thankfully, at the time that happened, the Cyclops was still invulnerable. So even though there were warpers around right at the very lowest points and stuff like that. Why are you swimming upside down? You're like a jellyfish thing. Surely you should be floating the right way up. Unless something bumping you? Oh, the little one. Is the little one bump? Okay, fair enough. I'll leave you to it. Enjoy your day. But yeah. So there are a couple of areas that I got stuck, but that will be where, because I obviously don't have the grappling arm yet. But that's going to be one of the things that we start looking at next. We're going to be looking at, once we've finished sorting out, like, just where we need to go and what we need to do and stuff like that. Making sure that we have a means by which to travel from one end of the map to the other. Then one of the things that we're going to be doing... You gone? You gone. Okay. One of the things that we're going to be taking a bit more of a look at is the... Can I pick up? I can break it. I don't think I can harvest it. But no, one of the things we're going to be looking at after that is... take that. Why not? But yeah, we're going to be looking at the... 4. Awesome. Okay, we've got everything we need for our new suit. Because I don't believe there are any more radiation hazards. I mean, there might be in the depths. In the deepest of depths. But, yeah, I can't remember coming across any hazards so far that were more radiation focused. But okay, so let's go and sort these out into
Welcome aboard, Captain.
into the fiber mesh that we need first. We need 2 of these. So that's that, and then we need. Oh yeah, all the. Hold on, we'll grab. Nope, it's not in that one. Is it this one? Yeah. So we'll grab that, and then we'll go back out to Hardy and we'll grab 2. Let's grab those and oh, the egg's been made much bigger. I didn't think that was that big last time. It was tiny. But okay, fair enough. We'll sort this out as we go. It's fine. We'll go and stick it in the aquarium in a sec. So we've got 1 of those, and then we've got 1 synthetic fibers. Cool. And now we just need to go grab the rest. We should have. Yeah, we've got enough space for everything, I think. Oh no, wrong way. That one, and then that. Yeah, cool. Hardy can sit there for a moment, and we need to repair him as well in a sec. But what we will do, we won't get rid of the radiation suit. We'll stick it in one of these lockers just in case we need it. Just in case we come across something nasty in the future. So here we go. Oh, I love the way that they built it into a box. Isn't that nice? Okay, so does it... Hold on, we'll get rid of that. And then we'll put on this and the gloves. We'll keep the radiation gloves, I guess, because why not? But the suit can get stuck in here for the moment. And yeah, let's go introduce our new egg into the aquarium upstairs. So who wants another rabbit ray? There we go. I think that's a rabbit ray egg. I'm pretty sure that it's, or is it? Is this a stalker egg? Jot? Jot, I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to start introducing like stalkers into my thing. I'm just going to throw it off the edge. Because just in case. There you go. You can just be birthed out there. Okay, have fun. Right, and we need to change Hardy's name just quickly now, and then we should probably get something to eat and drink. But in fact, we can have a drink straight off. There we go. But yeah, how are you doing? You're fully charged. Awesome. Right, that means you can go and sit outside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So you can come and sit like over here, and then what's this? Oh, is this just another? Oh, okay. They've changed that as well. Okay, we'll pick it up because we do need
Welcome
another.
aboard,
We do need another reactor rod at some point soon. So we'll. Oh, come on! Come on! All right, maybe not then. Crap. That is the one problem with where I have put the moon pool. The one problem. It's alright, we'll come over here. We'll let our thrust come back, and then take you as well. Is there any more? Just lying around? No? Okay. Right, so now we just need to go in a straight line. Go for gold. Come on. I'm sure this wasn't this hard before. But come on. Oh, we're not. We're. Oh, there's a warper over there. Do you know what I might just do is build a platform, considering this is now apparently a much more difficult task than it was. I might build a platform just underneath the moon pool for the prawn suit to land on. Doesn't quite make it, does it? Also, of course, there's a sodding warper that's decided to take up residence literally next door to where we live. That's right, go away. Nobody wants you here. Do you know what, I'm just gonna get some titanium because this is annoying me now because I've successfully managed to get in and out for a while without an issue. And so now of all times, not being able to, when we actually have a name to give our prawn suit, you know, this is not the thing that I want to occur. So what we'll do is we'll grab a load of this. We're gonna go down here. Gonna want our habitat builder. Jumping out of here. Right, so it was about here-ish, wasn't it, that it was having difficulty. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a foundation somewhere closer over here. Ooh, we can build one there. Is that just going to float? Is that That's cool, that's fine. I don't mind it just floating there. That means that I can build this underneath. Yeah, floating panels, cool. Right, so let's put that back there. Let's go down here and get back into Hardy. That warper back, yeah, well. So we've got our odd floating panels. But it does make it easier for us just to get up into here. It might be a waste of resources. I don't think it is, because it means that we can do that. So now we've got Hardy, Flimsy, and Speedy, but we also need to just repair you up. So you took a little bit of damage before. There we go. Sorted. Right. Now, though, how long have we been going for? We've been going for 25 minutes-ish. So, one of the things that I want to take a look at first, though, so we need kyanite. Now, that's in deep. So, sulfur, plasteel ingot, that's fine. Kyanite, grappling arm, 2 advanced wiring kits, and titanium. We can build that now. Actually, that would be really useful. So, we might do that in just a second. Not too fussed about those, but storage module for the prawn suit. See, now we could do with an energy efficiency module, I think, because do we have a depth compensator for you? We don't have anything for you, huh? So we could do with an energy efficiency module, a depth compensator. So we need 2 computer chips. And then we need the grappling arm, which is 2 advanced wiring kits. So, you know, we should be able to do that, I think. The only thing that might be difficult is the plasteel ingot, because I'm not sure... I didn't see how much extra titanium we still had left. So let's go take a look. Right, what have we got here? Oh, we got loads of titanium. So we've got, what, 7, 8, 9, 10... and lithium, so we can just quickly make our plasteel. Oh no, or I can click out the thing. Plasteel ingot. Plasteel ingot. Right, now we need 2 advanced wiring kits and 2 computer chips. And they changed the recipes for these as well. So, computer chips, advanced wiring kits. Okay, so we're going to need 4 gold, 4 copper wire, and then 8. Yeah, 8 table coral. I think we've got some. We've got 2. Some gold. Should have a fair amount. Yeah, we've got a load of copper. Whoops, what was that? No, we don't need lead. We've got all the gold we need. Oh, I had a benzene there already. Huh. We can... In fact, if we take these plus some lead and another piece of titanium, then we can replace that reactor rod as well, I think. So we can make a uranite crystal. And then we can make, yeah, a reactor rod. So we can replace, we can just quickly go and replace that in our... How are you doing? You've still got a fair amount in you. Right, so let's go and just replace that depleted rod. Now, I don't know what we do with the depleted rods, but it's nuclear waste. So I'm going to assume maybe we'll have something like maybe for fuel for the rocket to leave the planet in some way or something. So I'm just going to stick it in this thing over here. So we've got plasteel there. Okay, so now we need 4 copper wire, which I think at a glance I think we had enough for. And then we're just going to need to go out in Speedy to go and so we can make 1 computer chip. Right, so we need 1 more piece of copper. Do we have another piece of copper in here? No. Do we have a piece of copper in here? Yes, lots. There we go. Right, so we can make another copper wire. Okay, so we'll make all the computer chips first. So we need 4 of those, I believe. How many of these do we have now? 3. Pitch 1 in there. Cool. Okay. Speedy, where are you? Okay. So we're headed back to the safe shallows to pick us up some coral. Because then with the coral we can make the other things, and then we should still have enough otherwise to sort out the rest of the chips and kits and whatever else we need, especially considering that they've made it far more reliant on, here we go, is a load of stuff. So we'll take this. Hope these are... Nope, come back. Please, there we go. So if we go from underneath, then hopefully they'll fall on us, so yeah. So we've got a few more. So cool, that should be enough, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we should be able just to get back, sort these out, and I'll probably after we've sorted these out, I'll probably call it there, just in case this video is getting choppy again. I don't want it to run on for too long. So we'll just dip over here, come down, and then we should be able to build what we need.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so computer chip. Another computer chip. The other thing that surprises me is just how big these computer chips are, considering that we're in the far distant future. You know, the trend seems to be that stuff gets smaller, right? So we got 1 advanced wiring kit, 2 advanced wiring kits. And I think we need a little bit of titanium again. Take a couple of those. And I think that's all we need for the stuff that we wanted. Ooh. Getting stuck on something. Right, so now let's head over here. Okay, so we want the depth compensator, the energy efficiency module, and the grappling hook. Now my only issue with the grappling hook is that it means that we won't just be able to pick stuff up. So, oh, pardon me, there is that, but stick that in there, stick that in there, and stick that in there. There we go, this stuff can go back up, but that's all well and good. So, I think that's where we'll leave it. Just because that way, now we've got some more upgrades in there, so we can get that little bit deeper. We can sort out some more of what we need to sort out. We're better defended, so as long as I don't let myself starve or dehydrate, then we should be okay. I mean, I might quickly, after I finish recording, just quickly nip out, grab something to eat that's more fishy. But now that that's done, so next time, we're going to need to start looking into probably finding the upgrades that we need for our Cyclops beyond the hull reinforcement modules, which may very well, yeah, okay, that was that egg earlier must have been a stalker egg, because I actually have an unidentified rabbit ray egg here, so it would have told me. But all right then, that's where we'll call it, guys. We'll just quickly save, just so that we don't lose our progress. And otherwise, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop us a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care.